moving on to the NFC West. Over under 1.5 playoff teams. Now, I wrote this before. No, not really. Actually, I already knew Stafford was going through an injury, but we are where we are with Stafford. We don't know if he's going to be playing Week 1. He is still in street clothes, is what I read this morning. So we don't know. At the time of recording, we don't know what's going on.
Yo, that was the craziest report.
Or Jimmy Garoppolo.
That was the craziest report. They said he threw like 70 passes at practice, and then come practice when he really supposed to practice, like, nah, like his back still hurt. Like, nigga, you had him throw 70 passes. Like,
that's gonna be his weekly output.
Like, damn.
But over under 1.5 playoff teams. I mean, obviously Rams and Niners are the usual. You know, they trade the division. But we got the Cardinals and we got the Seahawks. How you feeling about the NFC West?
Under.
Gotta be under,
it's
right?
Under. I don't even think there's a world where it's an over because I don't really have nothing to say about the Seahawks or the Cardinals. I'll be completely honest.
Nothing to say about the Cardinals? I don't know.
You don't think so? You think so?
I don't know, man. I mean, all I'm saying is all you need is just to get the ball to Marvin Harrison Jr. It's a little bit more, and Will Johnson plays.
Will Johnson did have
how he plays is like how he's looked at as a prospect. That's a team to be fucked with. I'm not going. They were winning some games they shouldn't have won last year, and they was losing some games they shouldn't have won. They was losing lost.
Maybe I'm saying that
one of those teams though.
Maybe I'm saying that because I was butthurt that Marvin Harrison didn't have the output I wanted him to have last year.
But you did take him, yeah.
Yeah, so see what I'm saying? So maybe I'm just a little hurt.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm gonna say that I'm not scared of the Seahawks. I don't think the Seahawks are gonna compete. I think their defense is going to be cool. I don't think Sam Darnold is what they think they're getting from that Vikings. I think a lot of people don't understand that he was playing under one of the best offensive coaches in football.
Yeah.
We literally picked him to win up Coach of the Year last year. Probably should have.
Yeah.
I think when you go off that, I mean, JSN's cool. I love JSN. I think JSN's going to have a crazy year, but Cooper Kupp is their wide receiver too.
JSN just needs so much. He needs so many targets to do something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's tough. Hard. Like, Torrey Horton going to end up being their wide receiver too at some point.
I'm cool with that.
I am too. I do think Elijah Arroyo is going to be really good. I do think that he is going to end up being a weapon for them. I don't care for what's his name. Who's their running back, bro? Kenneth Walker. I still don't care about Kenneth Walker.
And he a Michigan State guy?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, man.
No, it matter though.
Nah, don't, bro.
He had that big game. He had like 5 rush touchdowns.
You fuck with Kenneth Walker?
I do.
I can't. I don't know what it is, bro.
I fuck with him, but I know what kind of player he is.
I think that's why they built their offense like that. They built their offense like that to
they want him to be that top guy so bad, but he's just not.
I don't think he's gonna be with his health situation.
But I do think the defense is gonna be good. I really like that safety they took from South Carolina.
Nick Emmett.
Yeah, like he's gonna be nasty. I mean, like McDonald calls a really good defense. It's just their offense I'm worried about. I know they did fire what's his name, Waldron, who he keeps getting jobs somewhere. Yeah, so they should be better. They should be better. Like I said, I mean, you made some good points about the Cardinals. I mean, Will Johnson did have a really good preseason opener. Kyler Murray kind of just looks like how he always looks.
Yeah, I say that about that, and I
seen the that's really why I said
that's like this that here, Marvin. You was crying here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's really my issue.
I tried to get it to you. My bad.
It's like I just don't know how I feel about Kyler. Like for every good ass play that Kyler makes, he makes 3 dumbass throws. And it's like you just can never compete with that.
He make little ass throws. Damn, he little as fuck. You know
I saw it too. It was like they had this tater tot and Jalen Hurts combo. So get called a tater tot as a grown man. It's crazy. But yeah, then when you get to like the actual big dogs, like the Rams should be a playoff team, right? But Stafford having back issues again. He's had him forever. Mm-hmm. What is he, 36, 37 now? I mean, he's not getting younger. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm not going to sit here.
Like 28, so it's like that thing.
And I'm not going to
start this year. He'll never start.
And I do think McVay is another one of those coaches who could win with damn near anybody. It's like I'm not going to sit here and say they're not going to run the ball strictly through Kyron. Kyron's not going to carry that offense. So it's like they like to throw the ball. And I know for a damn fact I don't want Jimmy Garoppolo or Stetson Bennett throwing the ball 30-plus times. In any situation, I don't care if it's Tupu Nakua or not. I just don't want that to happen. So, I mean, and then, the Niners, to me, the Niners probably make the most sense. But they got their own fucking issues, too. I mean, at the same time, their wide receiver core is going to be nasty. I mean, because even when Ayuk comes back, if Ayuk comes back, say, week 6, who knows how he's going to look. He wasn't looking good last year before he tore his ACL anyways. Mm-hmm. Jawan Jennings wants money. You know what I'm saying? Ricky Purcell and George Kittle are going to just go out there and run around crazy. Christian McCaffrey is another.
Still hurt.
Yeah. That nigga had the worst leg ever.
Like, you know, like you got
He
Christian
hate the summer. He hate the summer.
Christian
Fuck the summer.
McCaffrey is Christian McCaffrey, but he's showed a lot of injury signs last year too, which has been something.
Who was
for
a
his
backup
career.
running back? I told you I want to be a backup to Christian McCaffrey. I know I'm getting a ride.
Well, it wasn't Mason, but now it's Garendo. And Garendo,
Yeah.
Garendo looked good, but he's hurt too.
He's hurt too. Yeah.
If you play for the Niners, you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
Damn near.
How,
So yeah,
how much
I'm definitely under. Like I said, I do think that it's gonna end up being either the Rams or the Niners, but there's no way I see two NFC West.
They just
teams
lost
making it.
Javarius Ward. Too.
Yeah, I forgot that he left. Yeah, man.
I don't know about the NFC West, man. That's a toss up for me in general.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I start rubbing my hands because I got the Rams making the Super Bowl, bro. That might be a crazy hot take. Like, they defense to me is fucking wicked. I think Sean McVay is a great coach. That's my Super Bowl pick. You know what I mean? But we not here to talk about Super Bowl. I got
Save that for
under
next week.
because I don't think the Niners can stay healthy enough. Brock Purdy did get paid, you know, so it's really about that time. Like, you know, decision to be made financially. Wide receivers is all hurt. Christian McCaffrey's like, I don't know, man. It's like, if Christian McCaffrey not playing winning football, he don't want to play at all. Like, that's when the injuries start to pile up.
Are we under 500?
Elbow, my right elbow hurt, but you know, my left knee hurt too, so I can't play. If it's not the Niners, I do like the Seahawks. I think they're gonna. I don't want to say shock a lot of teams, but I do think they're gonna be more competitive than people give them credit for. I think they're gonna be better than the Niners, in my opinion. But I do think that's the Rams division. I think their defense is too crazy. If Stafford stays healthy, you know, he's a top 10 quarterback. I like Kyron Williams. I like Devontae Adams pickup for them. You know, Puka. That motherfucker's a dog.
I forgot they got
man.
Devontae Adams.
That motherfucker's a dog. Puka is a dog, man. Like, and everybody else is gonna fill in from there. So again, like I said, that's my Super Bowl pick. So I definitely got them making the playoffs. I don't got the Niners or the Seahawks making the playoffs. So I do got the Seahawks better than the Niners, but I don't got any other NFC West team. What's the last NFC West team? Cardinals. I mean, they got some young pieces. You know, they might be more competitive too than, you know, people give them credit for it. But
What was the point they were first?
I feel like they're first in the NFC West every year in the first 6 weeks. Like, they always got that one or that stretch.
They was first, so the season ended today type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's one of those, bro. Yo, we was first in the AFC East at one point. Remember when we beat the Bengals and then?
Yeah, I was tied for first. With everybody else.
Everybody else. No, hold on. The Jets lost. I think the Jets
Oh yeah,
lost.
the Jets did lose week.
I think. But yeah, I got the Rams making it, but that's it. So I'm gonna go under.
How about you, Mike?
I'm actually gonna go over. I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna have Niners and Rams both making it. I think, you know, hopefully Stafford's back injuries aren't as serious as what they seem. You know, it aggravated disc. You know, especially at his big age. It's not good.
Man.
Yeah,
He's old as fuck.
It's not good. But when he's out there, when he's fully healthy, man, he's a pretty solid quarterback. You know, you got Devontae Adams now. Puka Nacua is a stud. I like Kyron Williams. You know, I think he's pretty solid. And they have, even if something were to happen to Kyron, you know, they have some decent depth at running back too. You know, Blake Corum looked decent the other day.
Twice.
Yeah. So it's I like them defensively as well, dude. Jared Verse, man, like
Beast.
last year was crazy. Like, you know, it translated into the playoffs too. In the playoffs, he was dominant as well.
He had
and
4 sacks or something like that. 4.5. It's like 4, maybe 5 sacks. Him and Sam Darnold, they was having conversations basically every time.
Like yo,
What
You
you
good?
trying to do with it? Like, what you trying to do with it, bro?
Beating the fuck out you. You good?
Yeah. But I got Rams and Niners. Still kind of a toss up of who I see winning that division, but the Niners, I'm not gonna count them out yet. You know, last year everything just fell apart. I mean, it fell apart quickly. You know,
Ayuk wide receiver 1 runs.
Yeah, Ayuk.
Seen it happen.
Ayuk, you know, he was hurt. Christian McCaffrey got hurt. You know, you had Debo, fat.
he's a player in the NFL.
He's a player in the NFL. I do love George Kittle. You know, Kittle's solid. Defense, they still got some names out there, so I'm not counting them out yet. I don't mind Brock Purdy. Do I think he's?
Well, we know you don't mind Brock Purdy.
I think he's a tad overrated, but I think, you know, he's not bad. But I think those two are making the playoffs. Seattle, I'm on the same agenda. Not really too sold on Sam Darnold. Cooper Kupp is a shell of his former self. Like JSN. Torrey Holton, solid pick. Running backs, Kenneth Walker's all right. I like Charbonnet. I mean, he's great handcuff. You know, we're talking fantasy. But Kenneth Walker, to me, he's like your typical Seattle running back. It's like a Christine Michael. He's like Chris Carson. Like, these guys are good for like a couple years, and then like they just vanish off the face of the earth.
Chris Carson was the last good running back. So.
Yeah, broke his neck and then never heard from him again. Hopefully he's all right, because I've literally never heard a word from him ever since.
I feel like
He
Kenneth
even
Walker
retired. It was like, nah, you're retiring.
Yeah.
I feel like he's in the same realm. Like, you know, flashes of being this like great running back, but then always has an injury.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so defense, they got some solid names on defense. Witherspoon, it's amazing corner.
Yeah, don't say the other one's name.
Not say that one's
Drake.
name.
Big
Tariq Woolen. I like
Big boy.
beautiful tandem of cornerbacks. So I like Seattle a little bit. Just, I don't know. They're just a little too iffy for me. And then Arizona's scrappy. I will say they're a scrappy team.
They feisty.
They're feisty, but I need to see more, you know, from Marvin Harrison. You know, if it's more targets. But I just need to see more from him. Trey McBride had a solid year. You know what I mean? That's all I really got to say about Arizona. They're scrappy. I can see them taking some wins here and there, but they're not making the playoffs.
I'm so high on the Rams, nigga. Bring Aaron Donald back. like at this point, like they D-line, Kobe Turner, Jared Burrs, Aaron Donald. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If they get Micah Parsons,
I don't know.
They get Micah Parsons, I'm done watching. Cause their defensive lines will be too crazy. Like, I'm on the O line. Like, I'm not even practicing. Like, I know I'm gonna get fucked up. So I'll see y'all Sunday. Like, I'm on D&D until Sunday. Like, don't talk to me, bro.
That's me.
All right. Last but not least, got the NFC South. Another dominant team. The Bucs have won 4 division titles in a row. You know, it's dating back to when Brady first came to town. Looking at 5 in a row, is it possible that they extend this streak, or are the Falcons close? Are the Panthers starting to gain some track? Are the Saints NFL team?
Are the Saints and NFL?
You know one of those things. So, how do you feel about the NFC South?
Hey man, I'm a Panthers. I'm not gonna say that. Never
I'm a Panthers lover. I love the Panthers.
I do.
Calm your ass down. All right, I love short quarterbacks that always, you know what I'm saying, always in jeopardy losing their job.
I love Alabama
short
Go ahead, bro.
quarterbacks
You love
who
Alabama
at jeopardy
quarterbacks,
losing their
bro.
job.
I do. I love
Tua, Kyler, Bryce Young. I love all of them.
My favorite quarterback.
You love Alabama quarterbacks.
No, but I'm actually gonna say I really high on Atlanta this year. I was a big Michael Penix guy. I think he showed really good flashes.
Showing
last
trends
year.
here, man.
Huh?
Showing trends
No,
here.
you
Lefty.
You about to hear that KP word?
No, I'm not,
KP
bro.
name. That's a damn.
We got Drake London was a top 5 wide receiver fantasy wise with Michael Penix last year. I think Darnell Mooney showed that he could be a good wide receiver too. The offensive line showed improvement. Bijan Robinson is set up to be probably one of the best running backs in football this year. I think that defense is still questionable. I mean, I know they went really hard to try to get some pass rushers this year, which, I mean, I couldn't tell you last time Atlanta had a good pass rusher. Probably,
John Abraham.
no, bro. What's his name when they made the fucking Super Bowl? He had one good year in his entire career. I cannot think of his name.
Hightower?
No, he's an outside linebacker. bro.
Hightower? No, it wasn't no.
Outside linebacker.
He came from the Patriots, though, didn't he?
Vic Beasley.
Vic Beasley when he had like 15 sacks or some shit.
That was the last good pass
And the next
rusher
year
they
he had 2?
Grady Jarrett was good too, but yeah, Vic Beasley. Like
Next year he had like 2.
They got good safeties. I like their linebackers. I do think they make a push, but the Panthers are on the way there. But I don't think the Panthers are there yet because Bryce Young did have a good end of last season. But you got to see consistency. 6 games isn't enough for me to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was fun to watch how good he played in those last 6 games since he was had such a bad start to his career. But I'm not going to sit here and say he's going to dethrone the Bucs, who Baker Mayfield has hit his stride. He has probably the best comeback story of any of the NFL players out right now. He's found his footing. They still got Mike Evans. I think Emeka Egbuka is probably going to be fucking insane. I think he's going to be outrageously good.
Love that.
I was really low on him at
I
one
think
point.
he's the outlier for this the whole division. Like
Yeah.
if he ends up being that good,
I
dude,
love
the
that
Bucks
nigga,
probably
bro.
end up being like. I feel like the Bucks are the team. It might be the team to beat by the time the playoffs come around because they might add a whole bunch of wins to their like they were hurt a lot last year, dude. And if
Like, I mean, when you
I
look
don't
like who
know,
they were dealing with at wide
somebody
receiver
Bucks-
last year after the Godwin injury, like compared to like this year, like they like I said, I think Ibuka ends up being probably their wide receiver too, man. Like I love Godwin, but I don't think they're gonna be like anything crazy.
Tell
with him.
motherfucker, take your time.
Yeah, like I said, like,
Godwin, take your time.
You know, yeah, like literally take as much time as you need. I don't think Bucky Irving's gonna be as good as he was last year, but I think he's still gonna be very good.
Oh yeah.
Their offensive line is still solid. It's their defense too, though, man. Like their defense is just Todd Bowles knows what he's doing on defense. You know, like at one point he didn't. At one point he didn't, but
He
does
figured it
know
out,
what he's doing now.
man.
Yeah, he did. Like
They
that
gave
is
him-
another
they
really
gave him
good
time.
story.
They gave him
Like for a
time.
guy that failed as many times as he did at head coaching jobs to come back and like really like cement himself now. Their defensive line is like, I mean, Vita Vea's there. I saw they took the dude from Florida. They won't have him play football because he's too fat.
Bro, they keep showing clips of him walking. Nigga, oh, I can't play. Nigga, you're big. Like, granted, they drafted you while you was big. You're big.
Like,
bro.
you
want
need
you
to work on
lose
that.
more weight.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but I do think the Bucks probably go on another one. Like I said, I do think the Falcons are probably the only team that pushes them. I'm not gonna say a word about the Saints. They and the Arch Manning talks.
And Arch Manning talking about stands, so it's like, shit.
They
We gonna be asked next year too, y'all.
Nah, they ain't 𝘗𝙘𝙘𝙘 talks now. Like,
Yo,
they not going another year without a
next year
quarterback.
too.
No, yeah, but I do think the Bucks repeat. But I'm gonna say that the Falcons are gonna be the ones to push them. I do think Penix is gonna show that he was the right pick for the Falcons, even though it was a shock.
How you feeling tomorrow?
I'm gonna go Bucks. I like Jalen Walker a lot. Like I fucked with him heavy, bro, out of the draft. I think getting him. I mean, you did trade first round pick to the Rams, but you do end up getting 2 first round draft picks, pass rushers. Jesse Bates, the best safety in football. Not Minka Fitzpatrick, Nakai. Also, speaking that we're in the NFC, you know, I'm glad that 𝙗𝙗𝙗 is not on the Steelers. Like now I'm on Nakai because I'm high on him, bro. I'm high on him. Like that motherfucker is a dog,
on
bro.
both sides of the ball.
That motherfucker's a dog, bro.
You're talking about the NFC South.
Hey, yo, no, we're gonna bring up the Steelers twice. Like, let's talk about it.
Holy
You know
shit,
what
you just
I'm
caught
saying?
crazy
Like,
strays.
yeah, bro. But yeah, I do think, like you said, the Falcons, if they had to get pushed by a team, would be them. You know, and you gotta think Penix and Mayfield been playing football the same amount of years, so I don't know, man. That's tough, bro. Bryce Young is like by far the youngest quarterback there. Like even the Saints quarterback is old as shit.
Yo, yeah, the Saints quarterback.
That
is
nigga's
25 too.
26.
Yeah.
Penix is 26. Baker Mayfield's 28, 29. Like, I don't know, bro. Bryce Young is like 23. So
Yeah, baby.
yeah, I think, man. But I do like the Panthers though. I think they got a nice little young core. But yeah, I think it's gonna be the Bucks. I do like 𝙗𝙗𝙘𝙗. Like I said, if I'm Chris Godwin, like if Chris Godwin say he good, like no, that nigga's over there is great. You sit out. We're gonna put you on IR, and we're gonna make you questionable for like 3 weeks straight. Then you play. And then the Saints are the Saints. Like again, like I said about the Colts, we need 32 NFL teams. So the Saints are in the NFL.
The Colts and Saints are the most NFL teams.
Demario Davis is
Saints
good.
Still,
I
I
guess.
something else, man. I don't know.
But like, why is Cam like this? This is my thing. No disrespect to Cam Jordan, my nigga. What do we still in the NFL for? Like, you want to be a
Money?
Saint that bad,
Money.
like, bro? Go. You're on mad commercials. Like Cam Jordan's on mad commercials. Like for some odd reason, he's always out there. Just I don't know what you stand there for. You got the nerves to be arguing about your contract, nigga. I'm not paying you. Like, do you see the team we got?
You want to get paid by this team?
Yeah, we gotta pay Chris Olave for.
we gotta pay. You gotta think Chris.
No,
over there.
then we gotta pay his doctors even more. Like, so I don't know, but yeah, give me the Bucks.
I will say though too, that preseason game, Bryce Young did have some really nice throws. He was throwing with anticipation. You know, I like to talk about that because my quarterback only throws in anticipation. You can't throw to quarterbacks that are open unless they run to a certain spot. So you know, Bryce Young, Tet, that might be a nice little duo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead, Mike. Sorry.
I was just getting ready. I'm gonna go Bucks. I know. I remember last year I was high on the Bucks.
You were, yeah.
Not a complete team. Falcons. Forgot what team you said that about.
Yeah,
Falcons,
the Bucks, man. You know, Baker Mayfield. I've always been a big Baker Mayfield fan. What?
Y'all look alike.
We do.
Apparently him and
Yeah,
Nico.
you,
both
him,
look
you,
like
Nico.
Him and
Baker.
Nico. Come on.
as long as Baker Mayfield and not in that room, then y'all look like that.
Yeah.
I never seen y'all sleep in the same room together. So.
O line's great. Bucky Irving's great. mean, Rashad White's still there, but I mean, he's getting fizzled out by the day. The receiver room, man, you can't talk enough about those guys. You have Mike Evans still producing on a high level at his age. Chris Godwin, I feel like, you know, whenever he gets healthy, he can produce. But I think next year might be his last year in Tampa or even in the NFL. Because I feel like he has such an extensive injury history. I feel like he gets hurt in some degree like each year, if I'm not mistaken. But 𝙘𝙘𝙘𝙧𝙧𝙪, he's going to be great. I think that he was the best. I don't know about the best. Probably, you know, if Tet was 1, and Mecca was 2 in the draft. He's electric.
Be a Dolphin so bad.
Yeah.
No, y'all don't get nice things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Even what's his name? McMillan. Made some plays last year too. You know, I think he's gonna be a solid backup. They got 𝘘𝙘𝙘𝙘𝙘𝙘 going too.
They got a deep ass wide receiver room. They got Tez Johnson. They got Tez Johnson, 150 wide receiver.
Oh, I forgot they took Ted Johnson.
I mean, Trey Palmer, I think his name is.
Trey Palmer.
Yeah.
That's all I was thinking of. Yeah.
So I got Tampa going 1, Atlanta 2. I do like Mike Penix. Bijan Robinson's getting better. Drake London is good too. I do agree. There's some questions on defense, but I think they'll make the playoffs, but I just don't think they'll win the division. And then the other 2 guys, Saints are Saints. Not saying anything more about them. Panthers, I feel like they're kind of in like a similar realm as like the Giants. You know, like they have something brewing. You know, there's excitement there. Bryce Young seemed to have figured it out halfway through last year, and hopefully bounces off. But Tet was a solid pick. You know, I feel like they needed a good young, you know, go get the ball receiver. You know, they had Adam Thielen last year at his old age, making plays though.
No, then them niggas said, let's double up and go get Hunter Renfrow. Like, we gonna keep trying that.
Yeah.
Next year we gonna re-sign. We gonna get Chris Hogan out of retirement.
And Xavier Legette was faking his fucking accent the whole time. So
Yeah. So I would like to see more from Legette. But running back wise, Chuba Hubbard, he looked good last year. I think he's gonna continue being solid.
He code switching.
Who was the running back they drafted? They got hurt again. Was it Brooks?
Yeah, Jonathan Brooks.
Yeah, he's cooked.
Yeah, they got some solid cornerbacks in Carolina, but they just need to add a little bit more on defense for me to call them a contender at all. But they're brewing something.
They need Brian Burns.
They Brian Burns.
They literally just need Brian Burns right
NFC
now.
South killer, man.
They need to go back to go get Brian Burns right back from the Giants. Like, y'all drafted Abdul, so I don't need Brian Burns again.
Yeah. Can we trade y'all for Thibodeau?
Basically, that Bucs team, I just feel like they're too stacked. I feel like they're this year's Rams. I feel they're gonna make a lot of noise. You know, Bucky breaking out, if he's even 75%, maybe 80% of what he was last year, that's still great. Because Rashad White, you know what I'm saying, he come in, do some third down work, pass blocking work. They've been rocking with 𝘘𝙘𝙘𝙘𝙘 for a long ass time, man. It's crazy they have yet to replace him. But these wide receivers are just dogs, man. And it's crazy at a point. Chris Godwin's doing better than Mike Evans last year. Like he was mildly better than him, and then he ended up getting hurt. And they still end up prevailing because, like you said, McMillan was good. You know what I'm saying? McMillan comes in, I think he scores like 8 touchdowns. Like six weeks in a row, he had a touchdown, something like that. He was doing things where, like, you'd be like, this can't be your wide receiver 3 or 4 when y'all all healthy. But that is the reality. He's a wide receiver 4 when everybody's healthy. If their defense, like I said, Todd Bowles can get this defense rallied again. There's no telling what the Bucs can possibly do.
They also probably have the best safety in football.
They had the most shocking playoff loss to me last year, too.
Winfield, my bad. I did say Jesse Bates was like clear number 1, but
Windfield's probably 2.
I was just trying to shit on Nakai. My bad. I gotta be better as a friend and as a person.
Like, I can't believe they lost to Washington last year, but they I remember it. I don't remember how it happened, but it's like, I still can't believe they did, because I really did think they were gonna beat them and then potentially beat the Lions, and then what I'm saying, like NFC, championship game. Like, now they're in the deep spot. They could be the team to beat. They could be the team nobody wants to see too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the Eagles are 1, you know what I'm saying, and the Detroit Lions have a little bit of a drop off, that Bucs team will shoot up in the 2 spot. And, you know what I'm saying? And the playoffs can run through them until they get to the Eagles, and then that's a really good spot to be in. But we'll see. Falcons, I like Penix. I like Bijan. I like Drake London. They're missing something. Maybe it's a tight end that they could have, a really generational tight end. Maybe if they had a generational tight end.
Maybe if they had Jonnu Smith.
Maybe maybe they had
Jonnu Smith.
They had Jonnu Smith.
They're like they're one of those teams like they're top heavy. You know what I'm saying? One injury away and it's like things go really bad. Like if Bijan goes down for a few weeks, like you got Algier, but like your offense drops off a cliff.
Yeah.
Drake London goes down for a little bit, your offense drops off a cliff. Panthers goes off, like you got Kirk Cousins, but like it drops off a cliff. Like it's hard to maintain when you're so top heavy in every single spot.
Right.
Panthers, really fun team. Like I seen from Bryce Young in a preseason game, they're still missing a decent amount. Probably a veteran presence somewhere. They're just a little bit too young. Saints, that's it. I really got nothing else to say. Maybe wherever Kamara goes, it'll be interesting to see if he ever get traded. But that contract is way too crazy, so I don't think he's gonna get traded. But they're an NFL team. You know, I said Devon said we need 32
They're
NFL
the
teams.
NFC Colts.
They're the 32nd NFL team.
You gotta give a shout out.
But that's it for each NFL division. We had a question for each one. Get a little bit of insight every team and how they could, phase out this season. Things are moving pretty fast in the NFL. Preseason week 2 is coming up. A lot of injuries already happened. You know what I'm saying? Alexander Madison's done for the year. Damian's hurting. He doesn't know what he's going to do with the running back position. They don't know. _Achane, like, you don't know.
Jalen Wright's fucking fat. He got slow as hell.
Yeah, I don't know about Jalen Wright. It's crazy in Miami right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy. Madison was going to be running back too. I'm telling you, he's going to be running back too.
Ali Gordon season, bro.
There's a lot going on in the NFL right now. You know what I'm saying? So many storylines. Everybody's trying to be, you know what I'm saying, like level-headed because it's the preseason. But at the same time, it's hard not to get excited about the preseason. We've been without football for 6 months. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Almost.
We'll take anything we can get.
We're taking everything we can get. So, yeah, if Shedeur is throwing 2 touchdowns to fucking wide receiver 8s, I'm throwing my wrist up. I don't give a fuck. If Jackson Dart's throwing, deep balls to random ass who I don't even know who his name was, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Jalen Milroe 6 for 10 for 61 yards.
Yeah, nobody talk about Jalen Milroe debut, and he looked great.
You want to talk about him because he's an Alabama quarterback.
Yeah,
of course, I'm going to talk about him.
You have a kink. We've been saying that. You know what I'm saying? But overall, NFL is back. We're happy. Next week, we have our NFL Futures video. Skylar's coming back. Like I said, we made a lot of money last year with, Josh on MVP. Can't stress that enough. You know what I'm saying? If you took that pick, you made money. You know what I'm saying? Mike took that pick. You know what I'm saying? So if you locked in, you locked in. But if you're not locked in, then lock in. You know what I'm saying? Press that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Get the notifications now because when those picks come out, odds can change. Things can change. We're trying to put every single thing into every single pick. Damian had Marvin Harrison Jr., over in yards. Even though it got sweaty, I think he still cleared that pretty easily. Mm-hmm. We had Damon saying Derek Carr was going to mid-season, and he did. So you have to think, Damon, I don't know, if Damon is speaking against your team or your players, pray to God that he's wrong. Because, and at the same time, Damon was cooking for y'all all season because he was doing the picks too, and I'm telling you, he was going like 15-1 some weeks, like 14-2. So if you was picking 10 of those teams and they was all winning, Damon was making y'all thousands. I'm just saying, the NFL season's coming up. If you want to make some money, text Damon at 716. No, I'm playing. Don't text him. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get y'all the picks again this year. We're gonna do it big for y'all. We're gonna try to make y'all a lot of money again. I don't know if I got an MVP pick. You know what I'm saying? But if I do pick one, I don't know who I'm picking.
Mike Gesicki MVP.
I don't know who I'm picking, but I won't pick one.
Mike Gesicki, bro.
I thought you were about to say under or some shit.
Y'all go take that to the bank.
With that being said, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate all the support. We'll see y'all on the next one.
Big black African name, dude.
That was
Boy, saying a little con defensive player of the year.